All right, let's go through how to set up your Power Teacher Pro gradebook from the Power Teacher setup or the home page, the dashboard. I'm going to click on Power Teacher Pro. And this is my wife Kim's Power Teacher. So she has just 3 Algebra 1 classes and they're all in the afternoon. But to get started here, I'm going to go to Settings. I'm going to go to Traditional Grade Calculations. Whoops. Click things a little bit too much there. Okay, so the default, and I've already practiced this a little bit, so it'll look, maybe it's the hair different, but the default it does for all of these is total points. So if you're using total points, you should be in pretty good shape there. I'm going to shift these to categories, where like quizzes, tests, homework, classwork, projects, whatever that may be. I'm going to start in quarter 1, and I'm going to go over here to this pencil, which is our edit. Excuse me. So I'm going to change it from total points to category weighting. So I choose that drop down and go there. The first attribute or category, here are all the different ones that they give you to work with. I'll do tests for the first one. And let's say I want tests to be 50% of the grade. And I click off on the screen somewhere there. So I've added one category, test at 50%. You hit this plus as many times as you need it to cover all of your different categories. I choose the drop down, category weighting. I choose the drop down. I'll call this one homework, and I'll make this 20% of the grade. Again, I click off the screen somewhere. Keep going. I'll do it one more time here for this class. First drop down, I make category weighting. I'm going to click on this drop down. I'm going to call this one quiz. I'm going to highlight this weight, and I'm going to put 30%. I'll click off the screen so those percents update. So I have 3 categories, 50%, 20%, 30%. These should all add up to 100. You know you're in good shape when the percent mimics or is the same as the weight. They all add up to 100. I'm going to hit save. So that's quarter 1, Q1, category weighting. I could copy that into Q2, and maybe that's a good habit to get into just to make sure we do it right. I'm going to do it up this direction to copy. I go up to the gear, this little gear, I'll click, and I'm going to copy traditional grade calculations, and I'm going to copy within a class. And I'm in period 5, right? So the from class is period 5, semester 1. The reporting term is quarter 1, which is category weighting. That's where I'm copying from. Where do I want to take it? Well, I want to take it to quarter 2. So again, I'm just choosing those drop downs. I want to put what quarter 1 is into quarter 2. I'll hit validate. Kind of gives me a little summary. I hit copy, and now it's converted that quarter 2 to category weighting. I could have done it by hand again with the pencil, and maybe I'll click on that just to double check myself. Hey, 3 category weights. The same 3 categories, the same percents, but it eliminates any error that I may have if I'm trying to go off of memory. Okay, so now for the exam, most people are going to have just one part or one assignment, one test that goes into the exam, so I don't really think it matters, but perhaps you have a 2-part thing where you have 2 different grades you put into the exam. I'm going to change it to categories because I feel better since the other 2 are category, but again, if it's just one test, one assignment in that exam, my guess is it probably doesn't matter. But I'm going to change it from total points to category weighting. I'm going to call it a test. It's the final exam test. I'm going to make its weight 100%. One test, all 100%. It's good. I hit save. So it shows me I've got quarter 1, quarter 2, and the exam 1. They're all category weighting. Now, how do I change semester 1? Same way. Go over to this little pencil. I'm going to call this one not category weighting. I'm going to call this term weighting. So I hit term, and it says, okay, quarter 1. What do I want that to be worth? Back when I was teaching math, we had our quarter 1 worth 40%, quarter 2 was 40%, and the final exam was 20. Again, whatever you've worked out amongst your academic teams is good to go there. So I'm going to change quarter 1 to 40% and click off the screen. Just like before I hit the plus, I'm going to again change it to term weighting, and it gives me quarter 2. So I'm going to make quarter 2 40%. Click off the screen. Again, I just keep adding these pluses until I get it all covered. I need, again, drop down the term weighting. I've got quarter one, I've got quarter two. Now it's the exam, exam one. What percent do I want that to be worth? I'm going to click 20. Click off the screen. My percents match those weights. They add up to 100. So now I'm assigning 40% of the semester grade to the first 9 weeks, the first quarter grade, 40% to the second quarter, and 20% to the exam. Again, there's more you can do here. You can read this kind of stuff in terms of dropping low scores and exact, that type of stuff, but I'm going to leave that for you to kind of play around with if you'd like. I hit save. So period 5, first semester, is all set and ready to go. How do I copy it then to other classes? So again, my wife's got Algebra 1, the same course all afternoon long. So to copy it, we're going to go up to this gear, and we're going to hit copy traditional grade calculations like we did before, but now I'm going to copy it to another class. So the from class, all right, I'm going to go from on the drop down, period, this is period 5, Algebra 1, and this was first semester, that's the from class, and now the to class. If I hit the term, it's going to make me, it looks like, choose one of these terms. I can't maybe do both of them on this screen, so I'm going to choose semester 1, and I'm going to do it to, again, individual classes, or I can choose all of them to both her period 6 and her period 7 course. Okay, once I hit validate, it's going to tell me this. Then I'm going to hit copy at the bottom, and it's going to now have set up her period 6, her period 7 for semester 1. You could then go and copy it to semester 2 if you wanted to. I don't want to mess my wife's gradebook up too much when I stop there, but do the same thing, but now copy it to second semester, and you can copy it to periods 5, 6, and 7 if you like. Hopefully that helps. If you have any other questions, please feel free to let me know, and I'll be happy to assist. Thanks so much.